The communications network above Rome is attacked in an effort to choke off supplies for the German 14th Army to the south. P-47 fighter bombers concentrated on this area. These Thunderbolts are flown by a famous unit that has seen action in Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, and Italy. Now, based on Corsica, they join the attack against Kesselring's supply lines. May 1st, strafing and bombing a railroad tunnel at Terrazzano. Target, Civitavecchia, just west of Rome, May 7th. Starting at 7,000 feet, a formation of Thunderbolts dives on the harbor, each plane carrying two 500-pound bombs. Two large ships and several small ones may be seen tied up at the docks. Target, railroad tracks near Perugia. Starting at only 800 feet, P-47s bomb and strafe the railroad station and a train at Perugia, and strafe another target in the area. Target, Bagni de Casciana. Diving through very heavy, the pilot saw several small buildings blow up. Flames reached to 500 feet. Some smoke is white, some black, indicating ammunition and fuel fires. Target, motor transport north of Chiusi. A flight of P-47 strafes targets on the highway. A preceding plane in the flight may be seen firing during the run. Making a 180-degree peel-off, another Thunderbolt with a wing-mounted camera dives at the point where railroad tracks enter a tunnel. Hits are scored right at the mouth of the tunnel. Target, Monte Cicevino. The camera plane attacks a railroad bridge across a canal. Dive starts at 2,000 feet, pull out at 500. A preceding plane in the flight scores a hit on the railroad tracks at the top of the screen. A B-29, America's newest heavy bomber, lands at a secret base in the interior of China. Several of these bases were built especially to accommodate the Superfortress. Native Chinese labor under the supervision of a few American engineers was used in the construction of these airfields. The B-29, built by Boeing, has twice the range, twice the bomb capacity, and greater speed than any previous heavy bomber. Its armament includes 4 remotely controlled turrets and a tail turret. The fuselage contains 3 pressurized compartments, one in the nose, one aft of the bomb bay, and the tail gunner's position. Pressure in the compartments is maintained by 2 engine-driven superchargers located in the inboard nacelles. The compartment aft of the bomb bay is equipped with 4 bunks, so crew members may rest on long missions. Tires on the dual nose wheel assembly are 36 inches in diameter. The B-29s are assigned to the 20th Bomber Command, specially created on a roving assignment to operate the Superfortresses. An 11 or 12-man crew is normally carried by these new heavy bombers. The wing spread of the B-29 is 141 feet, 3 inches. The 98-foot fuselage stretches 2.5 times the length of a standard American freight car. The fin and rudder rise nearly 28 feet. The horizontal stabilizer has a span 2 feet greater than the wing spread of a P-47. The Superfortress is powered by 4 2,200 horsepower, 18-cylinder Wright air-cooled engines. Each engine is equipped with 2 exhaust-driven turbo superchargers mounted vertically on each side of the nacelle. The bombardier sits behind a flak-proof nose. The four-bladed Hamilton propellers, 16 feet 6 inches in diameter, are of the fast-feathering, constant-speed type. The 56-inch main landing wheels of the tricycle undercarriage fold completely into the fuselage and inboard nacelles. The crew compartments are armored and soundproof, and the pressurized cabins obviates the use of oxygen masks at the high altitudes where the plane has its greatest margin of superiority. From Chinese aerodromes like this, constructed by many thousands of peasant laborers, Superfortresses took off on their first bombing mission, a long-distance blow against the Japanese homeland. D-Day. At an English harbor, vessels of all sizes are loaded, waiting for the signal that will start them on the trip to Normandy. Ships of the invasion armada are crowded with troops and materiel. A cameraman of the 4th Combat Camera Unit, attached to the 9th Air Force, makes the trip in this LST, along with other Air Force personnel who are to move in directly behind the advancing ground forces to set up airfields.